Hello, people. I'm back.
Hello, and welcome to ASMR with famous people.
Oh yeah, I'm still here, but I'm gradually hating the sound of my own voice.
Okay.
I've never really liked it. It's always been awkward every time I hear it, even like not on the recording.
Yeah, it's always weird to hear the sound of your own voice. That's just because most of what you're hearing is actually like resonating inside your skull, like when you actually speak. So of course, you're going to hear a different sound. That's interesting. Well, I'm not sure I really like the sound of my voice either. Um, it sounds too bruh, like dude.
I don't know what you mean.
Uh, my voice, I don't like the sound of my voice because it sounds too stupid.
Stupid, what does that mean?
Like it sounds like what somebody who is typically stupid sounds like. To me, at least. Like stoner surfer kind of like, bruh, let's go for a swim,
Yeah,
dude.
but you don't talk like that.
Yeah, I know, but to me, that's how it sounds coming from like the sound of my own voice inside my skull is what it sounds like to me.
So it's actually worse in your head?
Yeah,
Hmm.
is that not the case for you guys?
No.
Huh.
Well, it depends. I, of course, don't like it. I don't know.
Well, just, no, keep going. You don't know what
It sounds more feminine.
in your head.
No, outside.
Ah. So it sounds more masculine in your head and you prefer it that way?
Yes.
Hmm. Why is that, do you think?
Uh,
Is it because women are typically oppressed?
yes.
Okay. That makes perfect sense. Sincerely, I completely understand that.
Not very naturally assertive.
It is when you get mad, though.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
So, was it fun when I was mad?
Hell yeah. Um,
What?
I don't know. It's something. Well, okay. Let's just get this out right from the bat. It's pretty sexy, but aside from that, it is attitude, a certain kind of attitude that's like, if you're gonna go up against Suze, then good luck. Um, I don't know. I guess you can say it's intimidating.
Intimidating.
Hmm.
Because it's different?
No, it's the tone of your voice that's intimidating when you do that. Like if you want to watch something side by side, I'll tell you when you do it.
Yeah, or you can just link me the best part if
I can't remember what it is, and I don't know actually how to link times.
oh, share and like at the bottom
Okay,
there is
and
again, yeah.
I know you did it with that conversation with Lightbulb, or Maybe. I think you were actually put off guard more there. With Courtney, you did it. Do you have the link for that?
No.
Okay, then I can just try to find it with Lightbulb. Do you have the link for that one?
Yes. I didn't know I did that with Courtney.
She didn't get what she want.
Yeah, but that was after she left the room.
Oh, I know, but that was like the personification of the tone that you had the entire time.
That's the one with Lightbulb.
Yeah, let's see that one. I'll do the
Nothing
type
yet.
signature thing.
Oh, okay, just open it here. I can close it.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay. No, I'll keep watching it and then I'll find the time. So it could take like 30 minutes.
Okay, so there is like no one spot you know of, except you don't
No,
know
no,
where it
not
is.
that I know of. No, not offhand. That's not how my memory works.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Right off the fucking bat, I don't care. Why are you being so bitchy? And then you start laughing when she stutters. And and Lightbulb to me sounds like one of those annoying ass fucking mothers that like that walks up to you at a customer service store and just demands everything because somehow she's been slighted by something that she really hasn't been.
Mm-hmm.
It annoys the fucking shit out of me. Oh, okay. 47 seconds. No, you need to chill the fuck down. Like that was just mm. And then you laugh afterwards like I don't know, there's something about it. All right, so I think I watched like half of this. So let's go through the other half.
Hi, Ace.
I don't know, dude. You sound like an INTP to me.
Yeah, but how much reference do you have? Like, compared to...
Well, I mean, I scored INTP a lot when I was younger, and I know a lot of people that have. Well, I know a couple of people that have scored INTP, and they all have that same kind of. I don't want to say it's like seemingly book smart.
Seemingly book smart.
Yeah, well, because you don't necessarily have to be book smart,
That's
but
true.
it's the ISTJ and INTJ. So sensing versus intuition?
Intuition.
Yeah,
You
I was
seem more
pretty.
intuition than sensing to me.
I was pretty set on ISTJ, and then Baseman
Wait, is that
start
extroverted sensing?
introverted sensing SI,
Uh,
and then Baseman started talking to me, and he was like, "I think you're INTJ," and then like I just had like, you know, I had to sleep on it, and I woke up. I was like, "Damn it!" So now I had to figure out how to decide between them.
okay, so what was that little like mentality that you had when dealing with Josh? What is that? That is something I only see in very few people.
What the thing I did?
No, Elsie versus Josh.
That's when I see somebody screwing up, and I'm like, "Why are you screwing up?"
Right, but Suze, can you describe like what that's significant of?
TE.
TE.
think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not on the farm by myself. I do the same thing with my sister.
Both of those types have second slot TE.
Yeah, but INTJ has fourth slot SE, right? So wouldn't the fact that she sees how dead Josh looks be significant of that?
Or it could be SI, the
Okay.
ability to see the
To
health
relate
of
it to
someone.
yourself? Okay. Uh, okay. If my opinion matters at all, I would say you seem like ISTJ to me then. All right, I'm going to continue with this.
You're going to have to give me a reason why.
Nope. The past two questions that I asked were basically what I was getting at.
Just to make a really bad argument, NE is not helping you decide exactly.
Are you talking about me? Yeah.
No, her.
Oh.
ISTJ, NE.
Oh.
Fourth
Oh,
slot.
I see.
I don't know. Like I said, it was a bad argument.
Well, yeah, because Elsie was all like, "There is something wrong with you," and and when he would describe things like, drinking and all that, she was like, "You need to stop that. That is what is wrong with you. That is what is killing you." All that stuff. Isn't that more of like like singular instead of like like extroverted intuition, all that? Or am I completely off base here?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't know. You just seem more animated than the stereotypical INTJ. If that makes any sense.
In what way is she animated?
She is expressive.
Yeah, I really don't like showing my face, but you'll see it eventually.
Oh,
Yeah, but
well,
Elsie, would you agree that you are expressive?
Yes, and I absolutely hate it.
Yes, so you're not FE
I
polar.
But the FE polar would be inconsiderate of its own expressions when interacting with people, so it could contribute to the animation.
You think so?
Yes.
wouldn't it be the opposite?
No, because there's less control. Whereas somebody like Liz, for instance, who has extroverted feeling higher up, she can actually be stoic for long amounts of time and then control her facial expressions in the FE way. But saying that, so can FI doms, like Kit Kats. They're not that expressive.
Mm.
Because it's introverted.
So SI dom or NI dom?
I can't remember what it was that Baseman said. He said something and it just made me think. Although he couldn't really give me a reason either why he was so convinced.
Well, the only person on here I talked to are like Saren and Jeremy. I've never seen Saren's face though. Jeremy is quite non-expressive. Unless you've had some alcohol.
He's pretty expressive.
He can be, but usually he's very straight-faced.
And what do you think that is linked to? Again?
FE polar? I don't
Oh.
know. Maybe you could talk to him and see if you're similar.
No, I don't really like him.
Why?
Because he's new.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah.
Well, John is also sort of new.
No, there's like a
Yeah, but
grace
I'm easy to get
period.
along with.
Easier to get along with. I don't know. I have no problems with Mr. INTJ.
I don't know either. I actually quite enjoy hearing Jeremy speak. No, and by the way, I was bullshitting there. I'm not sure if I'm easier to get along with at all.
I haven't really taken that into consideration.
No, I think Elsie and I connected pretty quickly based off of
How many
Pain.
drinks I had?
well, I think it was pain, really.
The pain is real.
So I think like one of the first questions you asked me was about my pain.
Yeah, you notice stuff, Elsie. Like, I don't know.
I wish I didn't.
Wouldn't that be significant of SCFE?
In theory.
Yeah, but neither of those types are SCFE.
Well, ISTJ has SE on the fourth slot, right? So it means that she could notice it
Any?
without necessarily understanding why she noticed it.
No, she has any in the fourth slot.
As an ISTJ?
Yeah, no SE
Oh, excuse me.
whatsoever. Introverted sensor, SI.
Oh, and INTJ has SC in the fourth slot.
Yes.
Okay.
Which would mean it would be relatively weak.
Right. Well, I don't know. I don't have any SC. Like my SC is eighth slot, and I read people pretty easily.
Yeah, that's why you're weird. Just kidding.
Well, Elsie's certainly weird. That's why she's awesome.
Yeah. We're all weird. I come here for the weird.
I don't know.
No, nobody can tell me why I'm weird.
Yeah, but we all are.
You
I
are
don't think you guys are weird.
you are enigmatic. That's what you are.
I
Well,
wouldn't use that word to describe me.
And why are you simple to understand?
how
think
come
so.
how come nobody has been able to type you then?
I don't know.
Enigmatic is just a fucking longer word to say weird or mysterious.
Can you not come up with any theory for why people are not able to type you?
I noticed Elsie does this thing where she underplays a lot of what she does as if it doesn't matter. Is that significant of any type?
I don't know.
Also, I don't know what you mean.
Well, like for instance, saying that there's nothing interesting about what you do or about farming, or it's really simple. Yet, you could say the simplified version in one sentence and then write a fucking book about it in the next sentence. Do you know what I mean?
No, I feel as if I'm failing to grasp something here.
Humble is what I'm saying. You are abnormally humble.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Do I really come off as humble?
Yeah.
Do people tell you otherwise?
No.
Trust me, if you were arrogant, people would tell you. Man, this person really got under your skin.
Yes.
I don't like seeing that. I want to close that.
Why? Is it making you uncomfortable?
Yeah, because now I want to rip her life apart.
Good.
No, it's not really good for me. I mean,
I take that as support.
okay. What, fuckhead? What are you trying to say?
Uh-oh, what was that?
I'm kidding. Not you, Anthony.
No, I just thought someone was fighting. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, no. I don't know how to say Cook's name, so I just call him fuckhead.
Just call him Cugs. So everybody calls him.
Cugs. Okay, that'll work.
Cugs is a cool dude. He does art stuff.
Yeah, Suze, I'm tempted to give you my phone number or something so that you can call me when that shit happens, and I'll properly mediate.
It's not a common occurrence. What F?
In Cugs' name.
Oh.
Silent like a good date, right? Wild dream. Is Corey really an INTP?
I think so. How come?
I'm just curious.
Never seen him talk though.
I've seen his face.
So have many.
Oh. And I've heard him speak. You and I heard him speak.
We did?
Yeah, along with Magnus that one day. It was like fucking like it was probably like midnight where you are, and like it was like 5 in the morning where I was, and I totally fucked up my sleep schedule that day.
I don't remember.
It was like a week ago.
Okay.
Hello, She. How are you? Fine, fuck off. Some reason I can't explain. Call my name.
Can you refrain from singing, please? It's
Sorry, that was.
kryptonite.
I know I'm not good at it either. It's automatic. Sorry about that.
What are you eating?
Why are you Greek today?
Huh?
The fuck was that?
I can't hear anything now.
Why are you wearing a sheet?
It's a blanket.
Oh,
It's comfy. It's my favorite blanket. I want.
is it down?
Huh?
Is it a down blanket?
What does that mean?
Does it have feathers and stuff in it?
No. It's up.
Okay. So it's cotton. No, goodbye. Yeah, I got that feedback too. It really hurt my ears.
Still ringing.
Wait, it's still happening?
Still ringing in my ears.
Oh,
Can't hear it
it's like
anymore.
a residual. It's like a residual ringing,
Yeah.
not an actual. Okay. Should I clean these sheets before I put them on my bed? I just got new sheets.
Yes, you should always wash clothing and
Yeah. Oh man, this is so. Oh, I love a good thread count. I wish you guys could feel this. This is so soft. Oh,
let me take a look. I can feel it to some extent. Synesthesia, remember?
really? Can you really? I don't know how well it'll come off of this, but it's a microfiber. It's like a polyester cotton silk blend.
Hmm.
Can you really get anything from that?
Yes, although I wouldn't be able to explain what it is exactly.
Right. I require very very soft bedding because it feels like it's scratching me otherwise.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not even gonna use like half these fucking sheet things, but I might as well clean them. Yeah. and they're gunmetal, which is like my favorite color. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna go check the mail. I'll be right back, guys.
You are muted.
Hello, wonderful ass people.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not much.
That's cool.
So you're becoming a regular.
Yes. Yes, I am. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Did you think I wasn't going to say this one?
No.
Why is that?
We don't have a lot of sensors around here. Only like a couple.
Maybe you need to have the right sensors.
That's true. That's very right. Very true.
So, has anybody said anything about the video you posted?
A little bit here and there.
I watched the first 5 minutes and then got like totally bored and had to close it.
I think somebody replied to the comment, but I didn't see it. I just ignored it.
Apparently, I have second slot SE now, according to some dude.
Okay, so this is what I know about. I know what SI is, kind of. Like, SI is supposed to be the shit that makes me feel inclined to collect data. Like, when I meet new people and I, like, interrogate the shit out of them and stuff. Kind of like that, but I don't know what SE could be.
Acting upon stuff which is already decided. Doing shit. Like, assertiveness. Extroverted sensing. Moving shit in the world or something.
What does it mean to you?
What does it mean to me? I don't know. Being good at aggression, for example.
Being good at what?
Aggressiveness.
I don't know. I mean, I your aggressiveness, in my opinion, is like, it's not passive aggressive, but it's like similar maybe, but more like, I can't really explain it. Like I can tell when you're being serious about shit. Like when you told Fuckface McGee to shut the fuck up because he had something to say. Like at that point, I could tell, but it was more like a feeling versus like a physical, like type of like you know what I mean? Like what I'm trying to say, it wasn't like a shut the fuck up, like fucking aggressive type thing. It was just like a feeling I felt or something. I don't know.
What's the topic?
We were talking about the video you were watching.
Oh, you and Lightbulb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Susan's a badass, isn't she? Abe?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Oh, really? Now I'm interested.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, she's pretty cool. But seriously though, I don't know. That's what my take is. Like it's more of a feeling type thing for me versus being able to understand it through the way it manifests itself in the physical form. Makes sense?
So what kind of sense did you get from Suze?
Because the thing is, she's talking about SE or something and having it in terms of, she describes it as the level, like aggressiveness, so to speak, maybe.
Typical tough guy.
Right. And so I was telling Susan, like, I don't know, Susan, your toughness, I'm only able to feel it because I can understand that you're upset, because after a while knowing you, it's like when you tell Fuckface McGee to shut the fuck up because you have something to say, I can feel it in your voice, but I can't really identify it in terms of the physical way she's manifesting her anger in that moment.
It's like her inflection of how she's speaking is just like, it comes like pummeling through.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree with that. But it's, I don't know what it is. It's more of like, I guess because I'm an FE Dom type person, and for me it's like, it's more of a feeling type thing than a visual thing. I mean, obviously though, when somebody, like when Eric gets mad and he's like, I'm jamming you on your bongness, and it's like fucking moving and shit. Like obviously I can tell physically from Eric, like as an example, right, that he's angry. But for Susan, I feel that I don't really see it manifest itself physically. Maybe I haven't seen Susan genuinely upset, but I could say that I have seen her mad, right?
Very mad.
Right? So it's like, yeah. That makes sense?
Kinda. You got the gist of it.
Okay, good. What's John doing?
I am doing chores. I'm cleaning up cat shit right now.
Yeah, she tried to pull rank on me. That was one thing.
Why do you ask?
No, I was responsive to Elsie's comment.
Oh, I know you were talking about something. I just Abe asked what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, I generally feel that Susan understands when other admin members walk into the room, like when Eric walks in, or like when Taylor walks in. I mean, it's not like, I don't mean this in like, it's not like she fucking bows down either. Like, oh fuck, it's Taylor. Like fucking bow, you know what I'm saying? But like, what I'm saying is she understands it, like acknowledges it, and then almost on like on a different level, she kind of comes on camera too. I've noticed that sometimes. Like Eric shows up, and all of a sudden Susan is here. It's like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Wait, so you get a little bit intimidated? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Are
What?
you saying you get intimidated by Suze when she comes on camera?
No, not like that. You're not. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I'm saying
Or are
whenever
you
somebody
saying,
else
like,
comes
kinda
in,
fangirling?
whenever somebody else comes in, she kind of acknowledges it, like, "Hey, Taylor," or "Hey, Eric," or, you know, like,
Oh yeah,
and-
she's warm and greeting. That's for sure.
and then, well, but I don't know, dude. I'm telling you what I feel about shit and what I see. Like, it's different when it's administration versus when it's like everyday normal people, right? You could see it and I can hear it, and it's like,
Oh, I didn't.
I don't know. That may be just me like overanalyzing shit though, but
No,
it's,
you could very well be right. I just had no idea. I didn't even recognize that kind of thing.
Yeah.
and like she usually comes on when those people come on. It's like, I don't know, like if she's laying low with the camera off and then Eric pulls in, she's like automatically just like, "Hey, Eric," and she comes on camera and stuff.
It is about to happen. Then I'm more participating.
That is the first thing that I understand could be related to SE in terms of understanding ranks of individuals, maybe. In terms of observation and awareness, it's more like for under the perspective of somebody who has FE dog. Whenever you talk to Susan, it's like she looks and kind of. It's hard to not believe that she's almost in the state of watching you and like listening to what the fuck you're saying before she actually speaks. Maybe, you know, like I say a lot of stupid shit, and sometimes in my rants, I'm thinking, okay, when the fuck is Susan gonna cut me off and just fucking correct me or some bullshit when I'm saying something stupid? Because she looks like she's like analyzing you or something. You know, I think that's definitely a trait of being someone who's very observant and maybe even trying to be aware of what's going on. I don't know about your physical prowess. I don't know what that means. She raises cats. I don't know. Force of will. I don't know.
It's like movement. Building shit. Good motor skills. Aware of their bodies.
To the extent that you would have those, I hope that any of your physical illnesses don't obscure, like, kind of ruin that. If that's something that you typically do as you know, does that make sense? I don't know. Because I did note that you have, like, you did share the other day this article that was in a specific language that was about thyroid medication or something like that.
Yeah, on my Facebook page, yes.
Yeah, and so I'm assuming, and I think you've told me this before, that you have something with that problem or something, and so maybe
thyroid. Yeah.
maybe you can't necessarily feel related to how shit is built in the physical, like the physical world, and how you interact with things in terms of constructing things, like projects and fucking cat furniture and like stuff like that, you know?
Maybe.
Why are you fucking laughing? I'm trying my best to explain myself.
Yeah,
It's because
you are.
Having
You're-
to try so hard.
It's more that it makes it so obvious that you're not using the same framework you're explaining from.
Right, I think, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, usually I don't operate under a specific framework when I talk about things. Usually. I don't think about it like that. Like, okay, I'm going to describe to the best of my ability why I think Susan might have SE under this specific framework. Like, no, I just say shit that sounds like it's relevant. And then when I speak freely most of the time when it's not something that is related to like discourse, for example, or like in terms of identifying things about individuals that I've kind of understood over time about somebody. Yeah, no.
I don't like to restrict my definitions to a framework of like, you're NEing everything up over here. Like I don't like saying that. It's
Check out
weird.
that comment.
And I'm not sure if I'm really qualified to say something like that. Can you guys hear me?
Mm.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Some read that thing in the chat.
Break glass in case of emergencies.
We hear you.
Abe, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah. I have this box here that I can use to put old tea bags in.
That's cool.
Like a little box.
Abe, I love you. You should.
But I don't. Fuck, man. Fucking, you're making me drop a box. Look. Look, though, like, I feel like, well, if I put the tea bag in here, wouldn't they, like, dry or some shit?
No. And if you really want to make sure it doesn't, line it with tinfoil. Does it smell like weed?
No. No. It's just it's a Korean ginseng tea box. I bought this not knowing what it was for, and then I looked it up and it was like, oh, Korean ginseng is good for blood circulation and erectile dysfunction.
So obviously you took it for erectile dysfunction.
And I took it and I was like, well, I mean, hey,
Hey,
no
I
more
got a
erectile, no more erectile dysfunction. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Is there any bit of advice any of you guys could give me about my personality or anything like that? How I come off to people? Maybe things I could do less, things I could do more.
I think that when you deal with people who are FE dominant, that you should be, especially like if you're talking to like an INFJ, that you should be especially careful with how your initial reaction to things are.
So
Like-
sugarcoat.
No. How your initial reaction to things are. Like, let's say, for example, you say, Abraham, can you hear me? And I'm over here like talking over you and shit, and I obviously can't hear you or something. And you get back on and you're just like, Abraham, what the fuck, man? Fuck you. You don't fucking listen to me. Fuck, I'm gonna fucking mute you now. Like, yeah, just shit like, even though you're joking,
Okay.
maybe an FE dominant person might not initially take it that way. Maybe it might be hard for them to interpret it that way. Or like, hey, thank you for that that compliment. Oh, it wasn't for me? Well then fuck you. You know, shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's
So
why
even though I'm joking, and you may know that I'm joking, not everybody does. Or somebody who's FE dom could be slighted by it, even if I didn't intend to.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
No.
Okay, fuck you then.
I'm just trying to summarize to you so that I understand correctly. Basically, anybody who is kind of emotional, maybe, would potentially take it as a personal insult, even if I didn't intend it to be.
Well, the way I understand from the things I've read on FE dominant individuals is that they might take some things too literal, and
Okay.
you might come off as like rude a little bit. You see, Elsie is making a very great example referencing Chloe, because Chloe, you can say, wow, Chloe, that compliment wasn't for me. Well, then fuck you. Chloe's the type to really take it like to heart and be like, oh, okay, I guess I'm just gonna be quiet now, beat myself,
Right.
you know, shit like that. You know, I don't know, but my point being is
No,
like,
that's definitely something she would do, though. I think she has done it. I think I have done that to her plenty of times.
yeah, and when she does it to me, I always tell her like, no, you say whatever the fuck you want to say, and she just looks at me like, what the fuck, like, but what's another thing that I think that maybe?
Oh, you don't have to keep going. I just wanted to. I mean, by all means.
No,
if
but
you're
I
willing
want
give
to
me
keep
advice.
going.
Oh, okay.
I want to keep going. That's why.
Cool.
But let me see. Smoke more weed. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think that you have a really good job. You do a really good job of continuing a conversation about things that, in my opinion, most intuitives don't seem to really be interested in up until it gets a little bit more dense. I mean,
Like what? Do you have any example?
you make me use my brain now. Now I gotta think back. Okay, so like when we talked about comedy, and you were bringing up like the examples of like different like comedy people and stuff, or like when we talk about basic shit, like when everybody's saying stupid shit, and you kind of know how to like propel the cycle of stupid shit being said. That's funny. You know what I mean? Or like, yeah, I don't know. This is, I don't know, man. You trying to get your duel or what?
No, It's purely a question for personal growth.
Well, I mean, Effie Doms might. I don't know if this is an ESFJ thing though. Well, we like it when people listen to us, but that might be everybody. You know what I mean?
I like that too.
Yeah, like you know,
Obviously.
and then like I don't know, like I like it when people ask me, "How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this specific thing?" Like, it's like, well, I feel like this because I.
Oh, actually, you know, I have a question for you. What does my presence make you feel? Like some people have told me that I'm intimidating, which is kind of off-putting because I have no intention of being intimidating. I get the sense that I can be creepy sometimes, if not a lot. Like, what do you think?
No, I don't think you're intimidating. I think you definitely know how to continue a conversation. I feel when you walk in the room, I think it's in my head like, oh, John's here. We should be having an interesting conversation today, or I might be hearing some interesting things being spoken about today, and or
learn today.
Or like I don't know, it's funny, dude. Like you and I both say stupid shit sometimes. Like it's cool, you know. Like
yeah, I think we feed off a lot off of each other. Our conversational humor, I guess you can say.
Conversational humor, yeah.
Because it tends to be, you know, on the lighter side, and clingy will put a sword through anyone who fucks with you. Wow.
I don't know if I know who are you clinging to, John? Jeez.
To you, Abe.
No, I
Secretly in
don't
love
think
with you.
so.
I can be a little clingy to Suze, but I'm not. There's no actual intention of me wanting to. Well, me trying to court her.
A little bit clingy.
is good Gatorade.
Well, if you're getting uncomfortable, that's fine.
No. I just didn't know what to say.
Or at a loss for words. Okay.
But you need to ask me more questions.
Well, I'm reading what they're saying now because now everybody seems to be engaged on tell John what's wrong with him. So that's awesome.
That's what you asked for.
No, I wasn't.
You said
being
that's
sarcastic
awesome.
or anything. I really think that's awesome.
You said that's awesome. But I don't particularly feel intimidated when you walk into the room. You might make some feelers intimidated, maybe, but
Okay.
not me.
Yeah, I would hope the last thing I want to do is be intimidating to people in general. Like when Lightbulb comes in here, the next time I see that person, whoo!
You're
It's gonna
not
be fun.
intimidating. You know who does give off an intimidating vibe to me at least? Taylor, because he's a fuck ass and he knows how to get under my skin. And that's why when he comes in, I'm usually nice to him or like I'm mean to him right off the bat because he's a fucking fuck ass.
The thing is, he can see that you're trying extra to be nice to him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So that
I'm
will
pretty sure it's noticeable. Not even to just Taylor, but to other people.
It's
Yeah.
counterproductive.
I don't know. It may seem like it, but to me, it definitely makes me feel better.
Yeah, Taylor didn't bother me either. He was the first person I talked to when I
Yeah.
came on air.
Taylor was really chill with me.
Oh.
But I get his sense of all like, because not to be insulting at all, really. But
No. Go
Abe
ahead.
and Chloe both irked me the second I started talking to you guys. Like something about you just fucking was annoying.
Them
Um,
feelers.
It must be that, I don't know. But now now I'm really cool. I mean, you're like one of the best people on here. Chloe, I don't know about so much, but Chloe's just generally just pretty chill. When
Well,
she's being annoying.
I could say, and I don't know, I could be wrong, be completely wrong, and I would love for you guys to give me some input on this. I would like to argue that I see myself as a pretty adaptable individual. Like if someone,
Yeah.
I don't know,
You can
like, I-
probably be adaptable to a fault.
I feel
Yeah.
that I can mend the downsides to the FE at moments. And I have had experiences in which, for instance, I will message Suze and be like, that hurt my feelings, even though I wasn't supposed to feel hurt at that time because it wasn't specifically meant. It wasn't specifically, what was said wasn't specifically targeted towards hurting my feelings. You get it?
Oh, right. It was unintentional, but you still felt hurt by it.
Yeah, I think I've done that like once, maybe twice.
That was when I kicked you out.
Yes, but then the second time was like, I don't know, Eric was on here, he was like, and I was like, okay, fine. But
I don't even remember what that was.
yeah, because it wasn't, it wasn't relevant, it wasn't real,
Yeah.
It wasn't important.
Yeah, and the first time, you were just drunk and emo.
Yeah. Dude, I felt so bad when I got kicked out. Oh my god, I felt horrible. I was like, fuck, man.
And the arguments you made. I
And
want
then-
to see if you
yeah,
can find it.
But I was no, don't go back to those. I was fucking drunk. I was making some stupid ass arguments. I was probably like, I'm drunk, you're not, you should let
Nice
me back in.
fucking
No,
hat.
no.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
never mind. I thought that was different.
No,
Okay.
no. You don't want to.
It's funny.
No, it's not funny. But,
Okay.
okay, fine. Just talk about it. Go ahead. Give us a little laugh. I even forgot what the fuck I said.
Well, while she's doing that, I have a question for you. What are some good things that I do that I could improve on?
What are some good things?
Mm,
You
do pretty
know, I mean, if for an ENTP,